I'm leaning on the lamppost.
Hello and welcome to the LampPod.
Hello.
Sam, you do it better than I do.
Oh wait, do you actually want me to do it then, or are you
I
serious?
figure we've already started.
Oh, we've already started. Okay. So,
Yeah,
welcome to LampPod. This is our third guesty
this
member
is our third
person.
guest thing.
Yeah, third pod. So we got a third person, and this is Rhys.
Good day.
Yeah,
It is. No, it's not. It's raining.
It's pretty shit outside.
Not really sure if he's a featuring guest, or if he's a guest, or if he's now a permanent mainstay.
He'll
so
just show up every now and then.
yeah,
Yeah,
a
that's
weird
still what I
uncle.
want.
yeah,
Like a weird rapey uncle.
That's exactly what it is.
because we've all got one of those, right?
No.
Oh, just me. So anyway, this is the third LampPod. Neil,
Number 3.
what are we talking about today?
Stuff. So we've got a rundown of all the things we're going to talk about. The first thing we're going to talk about is the Warcraft TV spot, which we just watched, and
It's very short. It's like 30 seconds long.
we're
wasn't
also
much.
going to talk about all the movie delays that have been happening within the last week or so.
Yes.
We were just introduced to Mafia 3, which I had no idea was happening.
No, and I didn't know anything about it until 5 minutes ago.
Informed me.
I thought I was knowledgeable, but I'm probably not that much.
No, that's all right. We can sort of pretend we know
Yeah.
as we
Anything
go
about any
through.
of these things. And then the Batman v Superman.
Yes, and then
Thing.
we'll probably end up just going on a tangent about superhero stuff at the end. So
Because we have Rhys, and Rhys enjoys doing
Yes.
this.
Hey.
and
Said,
passionate superhero discussion.
I'm sure we'll probably go on a tangent about anything we could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just half of this
So Jeremy
podcast.
Corbyn.
Is just yeah. So Oscar stuff. No.
no, we're not going to talk about the Oscars.
So-
Not involved.
What was the first thing?
Warcraft.
Yes, Warcraft.
How'd you feel? How do you feel? Were you excited?
I mean,
Indifferent?
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of doesn't really do that much for me.
no, I was hoping for more. Like when they announced it, I thought, oh, this is gonna be like a really gritty, cool-looking thing. And
It's very bright.
yeah, but not in like a good way. Not like a Marvel Studios kind of bright. It's like a. It's like
Hobbit.
Narnia.
it's
Narnia,
basically Narnia,
yeah.
or how the Warcraft games actually look, which people may argue like, oh, well, that's a good adaptation then, but I don't really think it works, or I don't really think it translates very well to the screen, if you know what I mean.
I'm really intrigued by the film.
Yeah.
I'm sort of semi-excited for it. I don't really care if it's good or bad.
Oh,
I
right.
mean,
You just want to see
yeah,
it.
I just want to see it because it looks nice. It's very pretty looking. At the same time, I'm looking at these like ogre things. I know nothing about
Orcs. I'm pretty sure they're orcs.
I know nothing about Warcraft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sort of looking at it like that's really cute.
You
the
mean-
baby.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, look how cute that thing is.
Yeah, look how beastly he's going to become when he's
Yeah,
older.
But he
Like,
doesn't look that beastly. They just sort of look cute.
It's just
Yeah.
a green baby. But
Yeah. Did anyone see? There was like a kids TV show, Fungal.
no.
I've
Is
never
that-
heard
No,
of
I
it.
have no idea what you're
Yeah,
on
no,
about.
I
But
don't-
please
I
do
don't-
elaborate. I'm
No, 'cause
intrigued now.
There was this green like ogre thing on
Okay.
CBBC.
Right.
Right. Oh,
It looks
wait.
like that. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
Oh,
I'm
built you
going.
up just
Bye,
to
guys.
knock you
See
down.
later.
But what, you think he looks like that?
Yeah,
You
they
think
just sort of look like that. I'll try and
they've knocked
I'll
off
try
that BBC.
yeah, I'll
show.
try and send you a picture of it.
Okay, I'll put it in
So you can
the
put it
LampPod
in the
slideshow
video
or something.
so people know
Yeah.
I'm not nuts.
Yeah. Do you guys find that that the orcs are like weirdly they're not ugly enough? Like they're kind of
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Are you
like
talking about the women, Sam?
women and men. You know, they're just
You would.
beautiful
is what you're
specimens.
saying.
no, what I mean is like, have you ever seen like the CG trailers for World of Warcraft? Like the
Oh,
trailers
yeah,
for
yeah,
each
yeah.
expansion,
Okay,
like
yeah.
They make the game
Like the
look
panda
really cool.
one.
And
That was
Yeah.
the panda one.
like the orcs
Yeah,
in
that's
that
cool.
always look super gross.
They make the games that so much cooler than they are.
Yeah.
And you're like, I want to play that, and then it's like
And then you do.
MMO and
You want to kill yourself.
Yeah. for paying however much the subscription fee is. I don't know how much it
Yeah,
is.
the film kind of seems exactly how I would expect it to be.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really surprise me much or excite me in a way.
No, yeah, it's just sort of happening and everyone's like, okay, I'll accept it.
I'm relatively excited for it, but
Yeah.
God knows why or what it'll end up being.
Yeah, if I had a list of like things to be excited about, it's like not even on the list.
No.
It's just sort of, I'll go see it when it comes out.
I mean, especially for this year, like there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
It's a big year for movies,
Yeah.
and it's just sort of turned up. It's like, I think it's the one of 3 video game movies coming out this year, I think.
Well,
Cause
we've got Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
That. And Mario. Super Mario Bros.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
No, don't worry. The sequel to that terrible
To the
90s
terrible-
one.
Oh, right.
I hope so.
That'd be great.
Wow.
No, what's the third one?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there's a third one. But
I'm just saying.
Was it,
trying to figure out.
Oh wait, no, that's not a game.
I don't know. It might have been. I can't remember.
Ratchet and Clank?
I might. Oh yeah, that is coming out this year. Ratchet and Clank.
No one knows anything about that.
Yeah, like they sort of announced it, said they were doing it, and then.
I feel like it's a really obvious movie game adaptation.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
It's literally just like it's like a Pixar film or like a DreamWorks. Like that's what it looks like. Just like.
It'll from the one poster I think they've got of it.
Yeah.
There aren't any trailers. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think that's like a teaser
Maybe.
where it sort of pans through the city or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
There's some Ratchets and Clanks.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about that.
no, I know.
Going back to Assassin's Creed though,
Yeah.
Yes.
what are your expectations for it?
I think it's going to be really good, and I'll explain.
I think
in a sec.
Fassbender is the perfect choice to play going back in time man, whoever that character
Is it a
will
character
be.
from the game, or
I
is it
don't
just a
know.
new character?
Apparently, it's set in the game universe, but it's a different character.
Right, okay.
So it's obviously Fassbender is going to play both future dude
Yeah.
and past dude.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'll bring in characters from the game. So like
When's it set? Is it set in time with one of the games? I feel like if they
I think
do it should be with the first one.
what, in the modern day or in the past?
Well, the modern day is going to be modern day, Sam.
Yeah.
GF1.
But I think
past,
the one in the past is set in Spain, I think,
ooh,
in the 15th
Espanol.
century, which is the same century as like Assassin's Creed 2 with like Ezio.
Right, okay.
So I doubt they'll meet, but they sort of are
I'd
living
be very
concurrently.
disappointed if they did.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that they'd do that just to try and get the game fans to go
Yeah.
watch it.
I'd be like,
And I feel like
It should be
Ezio
the
wouldn't be
same
done
story.
well enough.
Yeah.
Like,
because none of the Assassin's Creed sort of really connect.
no.
Like,
What?
well, very loosely. Like.
Well, the sort of overarching like modern day thing, which
Yeah.
is slowly sort of fizzled out in Assassin's Creed 4.
What's
Because they realised
Fine.
that nobody really cared
Yeah.
that much.
Yeah, they killed off Desmond. Spoiler alert for Assassin's Creed 3.
I was supposed to say spoiler alert.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know. I
The
keep
last
doing
two
that.
videos, like, spoiler alert!
After saying
Yeah.
so, yeah. But yeah,
Can we just say, Star Wars has been out for well over a month. If you haven't seen it by now, Han Solo dies.
Whoa.
Because fuck you if you haven't seen it by now. I'm not prancing about Star Wars spoilers anymore. I refuse to do it.
no, everyone should have seen
I
that film.
refuse
by
to
now.
do it.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's seen it. Everyone and their brother and sister and mother.
Yeah.
And everyone's
My
seen
mum
it.
saw it and she fell asleep.
So she hasn't seen it, basically.
She's partly seen it.
She's
She
dreamt
woke up
parts
as
of it.
BB-8 did the thumbs up thing and I fell back asleep and went, that was cute. And nodded off again. But no, yeah. No, I'm... If you haven't seen Star Wars by now, you don't deserve to have an argument as to it being spoiled. Fuck you.
No, yeah.
GFY.
Especially being on the internet.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just everywhere.
Yeah, I got it spoiled for me before I watched it
Yeah, you were saying.
on Facebook, and I got mad.
Yeah.
I
Really
was
mad.
very... I was
3
very,
people lost
very
their
lucky
lives that
I
day.
hadn't had it
Yeah.
spoiled. I was in a Hugo Boss store whilst I was in America.
Mm.
And me and my brother were both like intent on not having it spoiled. And we overheard these two guys going, "Oh yeah, so I think Finn is going to be really, like, it's really cool and I can't wait to see what Rey does next." And we were like, "Just leave." We ran out the shop. We were like, "Nope."
Stealing the clothes.
Yeah,
at the
like, I
same
was
time.
wearing like a jacket and I ran out.
I saw one that was it was after I'd watched the film, so I already knew what happened. But it was a GIF of a woman's ass, like jiggling,
Nice.
and then like a bit
This is
on,
not relevant,
and then it
Edmund.
just comes up with title saying Han Solo dies.
No.
that's,
Oh my god.
yeah.
We were on Smash Brothers,
Yeah,
weren't we?
on
And
the,
there's a stage on there that it posts like
Is that the Wii? That's not the Wii.
on the
two.
Wii
Is
U
that-
one, yeah. And like when you're playing on the stage, it will like it'll come up with like basically what is a Facebook message, but they call it Miiverse, relevant to your character.
Yeah, so it's like, go Yoshi, you can do it.
Yeah, or like Mario's the best, but you play as anyone, and someone's always put Han Solo dies. It's always the first one that comes up, regardless of whatever character.
But I'm just past going. You can bleep that out if you want.
No.
I don't know what you want to do in post.
Well, to be fair,
That's
we've spoiled a load
enraged
of stuff in the previous one, so I don't think.
Oh yeah, Han Solo dies. Spoiler alert.
God damn it.
In terms of like bleeping stuff out, actually, this is like completely unrelated, but
Yeah.
are we swearing in this?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I didn't swear in the last one. I didn't say the F word, I didn't think.
I felt like I did.
I felt like you did, but
Yeah.
I was listening to it and I was like, wait, I didn't swear.
Yeah.
That's fucking rare for me.
I think about swearing though. I think it's like sometimes it's funny when they bleep stuff out. Do you find that?
Yeah, like
Especially when they use the
South
word,
Park do it quite
they use the
well.
word cunt as well.
Ooh,
Oh,
bleep that.
I don't know, it just sounds funny when they bleep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did you ever see the episode of How I Met Your Mother where
I've started watching it on Netflix actually.
yeah,
but
there's a Christmas episode where, because he's telling it to his kids, the whole thing. I think he calls Lily a cunt. in
I
this
thought it was
Christmas
a
episode.
bitch.
I don't know.
And he calls her a Grinch
Yeah,
instead.
he calls her a bitch instead. It could be bitch.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a really fun way of bouncing around it, like call her a Grinch. Like that made me laugh.
it's like on SpongeBob. Do you remember that? The episode on
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
with the air horn.
Yeah, with the air horn and like the dolphin noise. But it was supposed to be swear.
But apparently, whilst they were recording that, they were just swearing their asses off.
Brilliant.
Which is great. Like, I want to hear the unedited version of that where you just hear SpongeBob swearing.
50 years down the line, they'll probably release
Shout
that.
out to Tom Kennedy.
There was another bit like you said about How I Met Your Mother. There was an episode I'd only seen for the first time a couple of weeks ago, I think. But Ted did this big Mosby style speech to this woman in a cinema after a film got made basically about him.
Oh yeah, the wedding bride.
Yeah, and then Barney's just in there as well in the cinema. And he starts shouting, "Kiss him," and like clapping, and then it just like that's the overflow. He wasn't saying kiss. He goes, "Kiss him," and then he gets kicked out, and he's like, "Kiss off." I don't have to kiss and deal with this.
They do it quite a lot in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a cool sort of platform because obviously he's telling a story.
Yeah.
So like in one of the most recent episodes I watched, which is like sort of only in the first season, he's like, I don't know how he got out the window because we live on the 3rd floor, but he did,
yeah,
and it just cuts to him jumping down.
Yeah.
Like you'll never know how he got down, but yeah.
There's another one of that where with the swearing bit where he does they're talking about Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
And he talks about having a murtaugh list about all the stuff you're too old to do, and obviously the line in Lethal Weapon is, "I'm too old for this shit."
Oh right.
But in How I Met Your Mother, because he's telling it to his kids, he's like, "I'm too old for this," and it just comes out as like stuff. He said stuff. Throughout the whole episode, they just say, "I'm too old for this stuff," and that's cool. I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? No,
We were talking about
talking
Assassin's Creed.
We were just talking about Warcraft.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit.
We're talking about the LampPod.
What I was going to say about Assassin's Creed, just quickly, was the reason I think it'll be actually not alright is apparently the same people, so Fassbender and like the guy that's doing the cinematography or something, they worked on Macbeth. Yeah, and apparently that was really good.
Yeah.
And that is also set in like Spain, right?
Yeah, that does look.
Yeah.
Macbeth.
France or something like that. But some European country, right? I
I
think.
thought it was Scotland.
Yeah, Macbeth
Is it?
is
Oh
the
shit!
Scottish play, you twat.
Shit.
Was it?
Shows what I know. But
The Scottish
yeah,
play.
regardless, I think it shows that this team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah,
could have
well-
been American because it's like Mac, because truck driver.
Mackie D.
Yeah,
Mackie D, yeah.
Big man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mac.
You're
Mac
Big
Bear.
Mac Bear.
Someone should do that parody. Lorry driver.
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah. No, I never quite liked the idea of the Assassin's Creed film until I saw that it was Fassbender cast as him.
Yeah, I think he'll treat it
Yeah.
correctly.
Could it be the first good video game to movie adaptation?
Yeah. I think there's been a guy, I can't remember the guy's name, but he like most video game to film adaptations have been done by this guy.
Oh, right.
And I think he's doing producing or something. He's not the main director.
Oh, right.
But he's involved in it, so it kind of I think so anyway, but
Yeah.
What would you say were
gives
the
me my
worst
doubts.
ones?
But
Yeah. Oh dear.
What would you say were? Because I'm having trouble remembering bad ones, but probably because I just.
the Super Mario one.
Yes.
I haven't even seen. I need to
No,
watch that. We should watch that on
we
this
should-
channel.
We should do commentary for it before Warcraft or Assassin's Creed.
Oh, that's a good idea. Actually, we should do that.
What others have there been? There's been loads, like obviously, but I just can't.
There was the Prince of Persia, which I haven't seen.
Oh, yeah, I saw
I've
that.
seen
Any good?
Jake Gyllenhaal, wasn't it?
Yeah. Not as.
I don't think I watched all of it, but
Yeah,
it
I
seemed
think-
okay. It was just like a Disney action film. Right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it in the cinema, and I don't remember anything about it.
Did you fall
So-
asleep?
No. Because I'm so tight with money. Where I'm like, if I'm paying for it, I'm watching it. I don't
Yeah,
care
yeah.
how shit it is.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand
am
falling asleep in.
watching this movie.
Yeah.
Just hiccup. Excuse me. But yeah, no, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be better than Warcraft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Warcraft will be like a middle of the road. It'll be average. It'll
Yeah,
be
Like,
alright.
it was an alright film.
Yeah.
It looked nice.
It's
It
like
had
a-
some good bits, but it probably
So
hasn't-
like if it's on TV
yeah.
Yeah.
and you've got nothing else to do, then you'll probably
I
watch
feel
it.
like it'll
Yeah.
be quite. I want to say it'll be an easy watch because it looks like one of those films that's like very bright, sort of that you could just sort of sit back
Like
and
Flashing
Yeah,
images.
like Narnia.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's got so much to introduce
Yeah.
in this world.
Well, the whole lore of Warcraft
It's
is absolutely
insane.
ridiculous.
It's like
time
never really
travel,
looked into it.
retcons.
how long was the film? Does anyone know how
I
long the
don't
running
know.
time is?
I'm gonna guess just under 2 hours. I don't know.
They're usually
Hooray! Official, confirmed.
usually about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah,
Except from The Revenant.
that's a long film.
That film was long.
Or the new Tarantino one.
That's I've got the same amount as The Revenant, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Tarantino's like, oh no,
Definitely
we need to have a break in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interval halfway through. I think no.
Oh,
I
do
don't
they?
think it's. I think it's longer than The Revenant.
Is
I think
it?
it's 180
I thought it was like.
minutes,
Oh, okay.
which is pretty fucking long.
Yeah, that's
I
quite
think-
a lot.
Or 200. No, 100.
If it was 100, that's not
2 hours.
2 hours and 40 minutes. Yeah.
I think.
But
I'm
like,
pretty sure The
Revenant is-
Revenant is about 3 hours and 15 minutes.
yeah. How long is Wolf of Wall Street? That's like 2 hours, 3 hours.
That's a long
Isn't
film.
it?
Yeah.
I
They
watched.
don't have breaks.
I
Godfather's
watched.
pretty long as
What
well.
have I watched? I watched
Yeah.
Greed,
3
like I
hours.
was saying to you, and I've watched The Big Short. Which
Oh,
is,
have you?
That's quite good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that more than Wolf of Wall Street. They're
Oh,
very
okay.
similar in ways.
Yeah.
And Margot Robbie is in both.
Who directs it? Big Short.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
But it's the cast are very good, and Kristen Bell's very good. Not worthy of an Oscar nomination for it though.
Oh.
Has he got one?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he's got. I think it's best leading. He's got, and there's not really a lead
Mm.
in the film because
Yeah.
it's all very like. It's all very supporting.
Ensemble sort
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
Even though none of their sort of storylines
Cross.
cross, but Kristen Bell's is the storyline that crosses the least.
Oh, he's just sort of on his own.
Yeah, he never meets any of the other characters in the film
Oh.
or anything.
Oh.
So it's very odd. He plays it very well. He's got a glass eye in it, and it's really trippy to watch because one of his eyes are like not. It's like
And knowing his dedication, he probably took out his real eye,
took out,
put in a glass.
put in
one.
like a little.
That's
glass
why
next to
he's
his bed.
nominated for an Oscar.
But yeah, it's very good, because in Wolf of Wall Street, he sort of goes, oh, and the stocks were going up, and this, and then he goes, what the fuck am I talking about? You don't know what the hell's going on. Like,
Yeah.
just know we were making money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, in this, like they're explaining it, and then Ryan Gosling narrates it and goes, no, I know you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So here's Margot Robbie in a bath to explain it to you. And it just cuts to Margot Robbie in a bath, like with champagne, like just talking, like talking to the camera, like, so what's going on? And they explain it really well.
I'm gonna watch that film.
Yeah, it's so good. And then at the end of it, she goes, is that all I have to say? Good. She goes, good.
Get
Now
out.
fuck off. And it just comes out to the story, but it does it really well.
Is she doing the really Brooklyn?
No,
accent?
she's being Margot Robbie. She's
Oh, okay.
Australian.
Is she?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Oh,
Fucking
you're an idiot.
hell. How did I not know that? Wow.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. That's quite long.
Yeah.
I'm quite looking forward to. I think it's called Hail Caesar. It's a new Coen
Yeah.
Brothers film,
That was good.
and it's got a really good cast as
With
well.
George
It's
Clooney. And
George Clooney.
Caesar.
Yeah.
What's it about? Is someone gets
Ralph
kidnapped?
Fiennes is in it. Channing Tatum. Scarlett Johansson.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin is in it.
Yeah.
He's very good. I really like Josh Brolin.
Yeah, same. It's like 1950s Hollywood,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I remember
George
that.
Clooney his character gets kidnapped.
Kidnapped, yeah.
And it seems to just be the story of that unfolding. It doesn't seem to be that
It's
major of a thing, but it looks really fun.
It does look really good.
It's
well
the same
shot.
dude as Grand Budapest Hotel, right? Is that right? I can't
What
remember his name.
director?
The director, yeah.
No, it's the Coen brothers. Who
Oh
did it.
shit! Who did?
I don't know.
Don't
Did
know.
Grand Budapest?
I do know,
Oh.
but I can't remember his name. I know I haven't seen any of his films, but
Oh.
I really like the way he does direct.
Yeah, it's just sort of silly.
Yeah, it's very silly, and like he uses color in a very, very good way.
Cool way, yeah. Like loads of pink in
Yeah.
Grand Budapest.
But all the costumes and everything represent the characters and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
That's
very,
cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
like to watch
it
those.
was just because when I saw the trailer for that you want about, was it Hell Caesar?
Hail Caesar.
Yeah. I just thought it looked similar
Like that, yeah.
and like goofy and sort of like
Yeah.
a bit silly, so I thought
That's
maybe
really
they're the
pissed me
same.
off. I can't remember what his name was.
No, it'll
I
come
want to say
to us.
Baz Luhrmann, but it's really fucking not.
It's not.
It's definitely not Baz Luhrmann.
No.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Shall we move on?
I'll
Yeah,
put
that's-
like a slowly zooming in picture of his face on the
You
video.
don't know.
Circle is spinning.
So next up, we've got the delays of movies.
Delays of okay, yeah.
So
Always a fun
first
topic.
of all, Star Wars was delayed. Star Wars Episode 8.
Yes.
The Force goes back to sleep.
They've delayed it from the summer to the
To-
Christmas time. haven't
to the
they?
Christmas, yes.
Was that just because it's done so
I
well?
think
at
that's
Christmas
why,
this
I
year,
think
or-
it was because it did so well at Christmas, and also because it was
Script.
supposed to focus on two new. There were two new characters introduced.
Oh yeah.
Two new
Okay.
female leads.
Yeah, because when you say before they weren't focusing on
It
Ray
wa-
and
yeah,
Finn
not as
so
much.
much.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now they've changed that slightly.
Because everyone
Mm.
loves Ray
Yeah.
and Finn, and they're doing a few rewrites.
Yeah.
And just postponing it until. Which I'm okay with.
Which
Yeah,
if you're
because
doing
I
it
like those
for the
characters,
benefit
so
of the
yeah.
movie, not just to gain money.
Yeah.
That's such an oversight though that they would start writing it not thinking that we would
Well,
want to see
they're-
more of the main
No, but
characters.
they're
that we
so,
introduced.
like,
There was
a
obviously a
big
reason
focus.
for them to have
Yeah.
new characters like brought in, like
Yeah, I mean it's sort of like the Lando situation, right?
Yeah.
So you'd bring in the second film, you bring in like Lando or whatever.
yeah, or like Han, because he was supposed to come in and replace Han Solo, but everyone just loved Han Solo so much.
Yeah.
That they kept
Yeah,
him in
because
all
obviously
three-
Harrison
all
wanted to
three
kill
films.
off
Yeah,
Han forever. And he's like,
yeah,
please kill him off.
since he wanted to kill him off halfway through Empire, I think.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah,
Why?
because
I don't know.
he was like, if you're gonna kill someone off, this should be the character you kill off, and
Yeah.
it would make sense, like, because he does he's got the biggest story arc, like he's got
Yeah.
the biggest like
Scoundrel turned hero
yeah
to then
To-
dead guy.
father type. To
Mm.
yeah, to
I mean, I suppose he got one
Spoiler
in the
alert.
end though.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was possibly. I think it works well for him in two ways. It's like he gets what he wants, and they also get to save money on not hiring him back again.
yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
it really annoyed me because he really looked like he was having fun.
Yeah.
That's the one reason I was really sad
And,
when
like,
he died. I was like, he looked so happy.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like him in Indiana Jones 4 is just like you're watching Harrison Ford, but
Yeah.
this felt like you were watching Han Solo.
Yeah, he was back.
Mm.
Yeah, it wasn't Harrison Ford. It was weird because I always look at him and I never see Han Solo in him anymore.
No,
But like in this film, I was like, oh
I
my
was
god,
like,
it is
it's
Han Solo. Yeah,
It was so good.
it was crazy.
But yeah, so they've delayed. They had delayed it to Christmas, and they still have.
Yeah.
But when the date they delayed it to was the same date as Avatar 2.
Yeah, so I think it was like for like half a day, everyone was like, well, Avatar's going to move. Avatar's
Well, yeah,
going to
Wait,
go. and then-
Avatar was scheduled for this year, was it? I thought it was
No,
next year.
next year, yeah.
This is all next year.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry, it's
Yeah.
Rogue One
Rogue
this year,
One,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone was really excited because it was like the two biggest movies of recent history, like,
Mm.
well, ever.
Coming out on the same day.
Yeah, coming out on the same day. It's going to be the biggest battle ever. Like when it was rumored that Civil War and Batman v Superman were going to be on the same day and all that
Yeah.
shit. So everyone was really excited, and then 2 days later, I think Avatar went, nah.
Yeah,
fuck
we're
that.
2018 now.
Yeah,
like-
we're gonna
Yeah.
move. We're gonna move a little bit later. Postpone that
I think
another
Star Wars would
7
have
months.
definitely
Oh,
got
totally.
one. Yeah.
I don't
What-
think.
Does anyone remember what the fuck Avatar was about?
It was okay, but
Yes,
it
I
wasn't
do.
like.
I don't remember anything about Avatar.
Well, the reason I remember it is because it was so basic. It was just like people go to planet, blah blah blah. Basically, it was basically like watching the English arrive in America kill the natives and take over, basically.
Because I legitimately just remember Sam Worthington having really skinny legs.
And
It was-
oh right, no, yeah.
Once he was in the water, he just had really tiny little legs.
Yeah.
I think it was so
CGI.
popular because it was like the time where like the real 3D, like the proper 3D came in, and it was like the first film that was kind of made for that.
And it was
Mm.
all...
With polarized
so I think
lenses instead of
It looks,
red and blue.
it looks very nice.
Yeah.
But I just don't care about
for
it.
like the visual effects, I think that's the reason
Yeah.
it made so much,
Totally.
especially at the cinema.
I think there was
Like,
so
the
much
story
hype
wasn't-
around it as
was
well.
okay,
So I
but-
think I
Yeah.
got a feeling I saw it on the opening day. For no reason.
I don't think I did.
I can't remember.
I feel like I
It's
might
not
have
the
actually.
biggest grossing film of all time, is it?
Yeah, it was
Huh?
before Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars overtaken now,
Star
is
Wars
it?
has overtaken.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, what is the best
It's
selling?
the biggest movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit, man, I
Yeah,
didn't know
The
that.
Force Awakens got to like the number 4 position, I think, within
Like a week.
Within-
wasn't it?
yeah.
within
And
like
then
1 or 2 weeks.
It
So
was,
it's
it was
definitely
second.
guaranteed to
It was
overtake
second
it.
before it had even opened in China.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I think there was no doubt then.
Yeah.
After that, that it wasn't going to reach the,
So,
the
yeah.
target.
Everyone's really excited for all the Star Wars movies ever, except I'm excited for the next 2, so 8 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of excited for Rogue One, but I feel like
I'm excited.
I am ridiculously excited
Well,
for that.
Rogue
I
One-
care more about that than I do the sequel to.
Well, Rogue
I
One
think,
for
yeah,
me,
so-
I'm like,
Like,
if they fuck that up, I'm not going to be excited for any of the spin-off movies after that.
yeah.
Like, I wasn't excited for episode 8 and 9 until I saw Force Awakens. Now I'm excited to see
Right.
what happens.
Yeah.
I will be excited with Rogue One once I know how they're doing the spin-offs, how they're sort of...
I think the only reason I'm excited for it is because like the information surrounding it. So like people that worked on like Saving Private Ryan, like one of the best
Yeah.
World War
Love
II films
great film.
ever, are working on this war film, this Star War film. Like, you know,
The Star
how
Wars,
cool is that?
The Lone Star Wars.
And apparently there's
It's-
not going to be
it's-
one Jedi or lightsaber in sight, which is
Well, Vader's supposed to
sick.
be in it,
a good point.
apparently.
So maybe there'll be
Isn't
one.
that Tarkin might be in it as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Apparently that's
CG is
CGI.
face.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
Which is
That's
kind of
weird.
weird. It's a bit morbid, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking with Tarkin.
Yeah, I mean, like, the main characters, I assume, are going to be completely new characters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They released a picture, didn't they, of the main
Yeah,
cast?
that's what I'm most excited for. Like, they've got the... Apparently, I heard a rumour they're going to have whoever they're going to cast as young Han Solo
In it.
apparently making a
Making a
little
cameo.
cameo.
Yeah,
in
you
it.
said
I was
about that,
saying
didn't you?
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
'Cause- which is a good... It's sort of a test in the water sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope they don't do it in like a really asinine, stupid way though. Like,
Well, I
he
hope
was
he's
part
just-
of the fight. Like, why would he be there?
I hope he's just at... Like... He stops off and gets fuel. Something like that. you know, the Lego movie.
Yeah.
How he makes the cameo in the Lego movie.
Oh yeah. Just
I
yeah.
would have laughed. Just like he shows up, it's like,
Picks
"What's
up
going
some
on?"
women and
Yeah, and then leaves. That'd be so good.
he picks up Batman. No, yeah. What were we saying? So Star Wars.
Delay.
Oh yeah, and I think the other thing that sort of is good from the delay of Star Wars is when it was originally coming out in the summer, 4 weeks after Guardians 2 comes out.
Right.
So it was going to be two
Sci-fi.
Disney's two big sci-fi properties 4 weeks apart. And
Guardians is pretty much Star Wars, but Marvel.
I think, yeah, pretty much exactly. Yeah.
It's Star Wars.
Star
with a
Wars is
twist.
pretty much Han Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I do like Guardians of the Galaxy,
Groot
I
is
think it's awesome,
Chewbacca.
but it's still...
Chris Pratt is. He was my front runner for Han Solo until like I was like, he's too old.
Yeah.
He's just.
And
a
he's
little too
yeah. I think being Star Lord sort
old.
of
Han
kills
Solo,
that.
yeah. Star of the Scoundrel.
Yeah, I think if he did end up being Han Solo, it would have been like fatigue of Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake,
It
not.
becomes
There
very
is in
Cumberbatch.
everything.
Yeah,
You can't
there,
have-
there
you
are
can't
other
You
actors
can't
out
have
there.
Marvel, Jurassic World, and
Yeah,
Star Wars under your belt.
Yeah.
I'm just not having it.
because then he would have had 4 Lego
Wow.
minifigures. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
He's-
got
he's-
so many.
He's got 3 Lego
got Emmett.
minifigures.
Jurassic World and Star Lord.
Yeah, so he could have been Han Solo, had a 4th one,
Yeah.
Just for fun.
like a fat.
I like the fact that
One.
they've just used the same head
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Star Lord.
It literally has the same code,
Yeah.
like for the head piece or whatever.
That's a fun little
Yeah,
nitbit.
yeah. Good old Lego.
Whee, banter.
Cutting corners.
Yeah,
Whatever they-
that's what. Yeah,
So
everyone's like,
funny.
"Good job, Lego." But yeah, that's what it is. Just saving money on printing. Yeah, what I was going to say about Avatar was, I don't think we're ever going to see it. We're never going to see Avatar 2.
There's going to be an Avatar 3 as well, isn't there?
And
Yeah,
4.
yeah,
Apparently they're going to film all 3 at
Quad.
the same time.
Is it
Quadrilogy.
Is it still going to be Sam Worthington's
I
character?
think so,
I
yeah.
don't care.
I haven't seen him.
Who even is
I-
him? Is
The
Sam
last time I've seen
Worthington?
him was the one with Arnie.
Salvation?
No, Sabotage.
Oh, with the
Yeah, I didn't even fucking know it was him. I thought,
Sabotage.
yeah,
Who cares?
I thought he was dead, and I hadn't heard of him. And like, well, he did like some
He
good
did
films.
Wrath of
Yeah, it was like a
Yeah, he
Titan.
did. He did
Yeah.
those
Did
two,
those
Yeah.
two.
and he also did Avatar, and he did Terminator Salvation, and then he did Man on a Ledge, and then
And his career just
nothing
died.
after that until Sabotage, where it doesn't even look like him, and now he's going to play Sully again. Was he called Sully?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was James Sully.
Yeah.
All my answers to this is I don't care. Avatar, no, go away.
Well, that's Zoe Saldana plays the female,
Yeah,
yeah.
the female
No,
Avatar.
which is she also plays Gamora.
Tiri.
And Michelle Rodriguez is also in that.
Who?
Michelle Rodriguez. You know, thingy from Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah. No, she died in the first one.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I don't care!
Oh yeah, she did.
She was in the jet, wasn't she? Because she teamed up with the.
It's also got Phoebe's little brother from Friends in it. You know? No?
Oh wait, the guy that was on Gangster Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was in Ted 1 and 2 as well. And
Oh yeah, the really creepy guy. Yeah.
And in
Oh.
He's done loads of stuff.
A Million Ways to Lie Away. He's a really good actor.
Yeah.
I really rate him, but he's
Ah,
not.
that
He's
dude.
not so A-list.
No, he's not. He's not really had a main role.
No.
In anything that I can think of.
I thought he played. I thought he was one of the best things about Avatar.
Mm.
I think
So he was the one that was
trying to get the Avatonium. Or
Yeah,
whatever that shit
Unobtainium.
was.
genius name there, James
Avatar.
Cameron.
That's how little that movie had any impact on
Yeah.
my life. I don't care.
Yeah, but how he said it with a straight face, it's like this is unobtainium
Do you get it?
because we can't obtain
like
it.
putting
He's
it-
rubbing it on the
Get it?
camera, like
Do you get it? Get the joke.
yeah.
Banter.
I feel like that actor is just the guy. They opened the catalogue and were like, okay, we need this guy to play this kind of villainous character. He'll do it.
But he's never really played a villain. Well, he had in
Or just sort of like that
No.
guy that's just sort of
Yeah.
there.
He's nerdy, but he did have a sort of switch in Avatar. I don't care.
Fuck Avatar.
Yeah, fuck James Cameron.
Yeah.
Fucking lowering the bar.
Yeah, I think what they were saying about it when in 2012 when Avatar 1 came out, I think they were saying like, oh, we want to do some underwater shooting and we're going to revolutionise like
It's the same with me for Avatar as Cloverfield. Like, it's been too long.
Mm.
yeah.
It's just don't try and bring this back into our lives.
Yeah,
it's been too long.
it's not quite that distance of like it hasn't, like we said last time, it's not quite Independence Day distance where it's
Yeah.
okay again.
Well,
like-
it's not even Independence Day, like, because that was a great movie
Mm.
and holds up today, and
Yeah.
everyone loves it.
Mm.
Mm. And there's a good reason for a sequel.
Yeah.
Because of course the aliens would come back.
Yeah.
It makes
No
sense.
shit.
Yeah.
But
You fuck their shit up, they're going to send more.
Yeah, the Cloverfield sequel, it looks interesting, just because they're in that small like underground
Yeah.
bunker, and obviously John Goodman's in it, which makes it look
Yeah.
like it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But then I bet in the
And
film
again.
that they'll, like, because at the end of the trailer she gets upstairs and she like
Yeah.
goes outside.
Yeah.
But then I reckon the rest of the film would just be Cloverfield again.
Yeah.
And nothing would be different.
Well, see, my concern is it's going to be the complete opposite because of the whole, it was another script and then they adapted it.
Yeah.
So I think the whole film is going to be completely needlessly related to Cloverfield
Mm.
just to set up a sequel or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
Shall we move
Have we
on?
spent too much time talking about Avatar now?
Yeah, fuck Avatar.
Shall we move on to the next thing?
Mafia 3.
Mafia 3.
3.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
Been
I'm-
announced for
I'm
a while.
excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. When I first, I think it was the trailer. I can't remember the trailer came out. Maybe like 5 months ago.
Oh,
It
right.
came out.
Cheers for
Yeah.
telling me. This isn't news. Let's not talk about it.
I didn't know
Why
if
are
you
we
guys
talking about
even
this?
played the
I enjoyed
second
number
one, the first
2.
one.
No, I haven't played it.
And
Okay.
I
The
was
second
cool
one's
playing
really
number
good.
1.
I
Yeah.
played.
I remember number 2 being better than number 1.
Yeah, I don't think I played number 1, but number 2 I played a lot of hours on that, and it was. I think I've played it through like 3 times maybe,
Oh right.
and it was really fun. But and then it looked Mafia 3 looks so like different.
Yeah.
And it looks interesting because you're not just the same game
It's good to
over
see.
again.
Because I really like stuff like set in New Orleans. I really think that's a good time to do it, especially during the
60s.
Late 60s, I think it's set, yeah.
I think that's a really interesting era and place.
Yeah, it's got a great soundtrack as
an
well.
African American
Yeah,
man.
exactly, yeah.
Sort of be running around in.
But is it going to be the Godfather 3 of the franchise?
What do you mean?
Hopefully,
Did them?
as in, like,
As in the
shit.
film?
Shit, yeah.
It's Godfather 3
I was like, as in the films or the games, but there hasn't been a third Godfather game yet, has there?
I've never played any of the Godfather.
No,
quite
I haven't
good.
played any.
I quite like the first one. I seem to remember playing the second one.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Godfather 3?
No.
I watched about half of it, and it got to a point where
I have seen it.
these cousins were fucking, and then Michael Corleone is like pissed off, and then he's like okay with it. I was like, no, I'm not watching this, and then I just stopped halfway through. I didn't finish it.
Who's in number 3? Is it?
It's just old. It's Michael. Because obviously, spoiler alert, he's the only one left then.
Yeah.
So it's just him and his like family, and there's I think it's his nephew, and he's played by somebody that I've seen in other things, but I can't remember exactly who he was.
Okay. So yeah, Mafia.
But cousins, fuck.
Cool story, bro. I think Mafia 3 won't be the worst one, because I think no matter what they do, it won't be worse than number 1, because no one seems to remember number 1.
Mm.
So I think it will probably end up being the second best one.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think I get the impression you get more freedom than in Mafia 2, because even though obviously Mafia 2 was open world, it did seem quite restricted.
Yeah, it was like open world, but it was like, you must drive here.
Yeah.
You can't do this until you've driven there. Or something.
Yeah.
Was it like lots of invisible walls and stuff? Like,
It wasn't necessarily invisible walls,
No.
it just didn't extend. It was
Oh.
just, you kind of had your city parts, and then it went to
linear
one
sort
small section of highway
of- Yeah.
that took you from one little bit of the city to another part of the city, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Whereas I think this one's going to be a lot more like GTA.
Mm.
Whereas you're sort of driving around and like opportunities like alert themselves to you. So,
Yeah.
one of my favourite things about GTA 5 is just driving around and being like, I'm going to drive around the city. And then you get halfway around, you're really bored, and then you see like a little yellow dot, and it's like, help, it's so my God. And like,
Somebody like
you
running
give
away
things
from a
to-
wedding,
yeah.
you have to drive them
Yeah,
somewhere. Yeah,
that was I love that one.
Yeah.
That was such a good one. But yeah, like stuff like
That
that.
sounds really weird. I haven't played this game.
What, GTA 5?
Oh wait.
Yeah,
That was on
yeah,
GTA.
I don't even remember that.
It's
I played that game
it's
and I
one of
don't
those
remember
things
that.
where you've got to be in the right place at the right time to sort of play that
Yeah.
that mission.
Shit.
It's just on some like dirt road
Yeah.
I don't
in the
remember
hills
that.
She
somewhere.
like runs out of a bush.
It's been a
Yeah.
long time since I played that game.
I was playing it yesterday.
Yeah.
I still really enjoy that game.
I think on
It's too
Mafia
big.
3, I think you get like racial abuse just like in the street. Like you can just walk through and people just shout racial abuse at you.
Which I'm gonna
Which I
say
suppose
is
is quite fitting.
yeah. I was gonna say it's cool, but not in that kind of way.
Yeah,
it's like
it's-
it's cool that it's quite immersive
It's
in that
not,
sense.
yeah, it's not
that-
shying away from
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah, I think it does make you feel like an African American in the
in that
60s.
time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because I think it would be really disrespectful if they didn't show that. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Hey,"
It would
Just
just
like-
they're just trying to cover it up and make
Yeah, it
sure
would
like,
just
be
people weren't that way.
it would just
Yeah.
be obnoxious, not to. It would just be like
yeah, because obviously it's a big part of the
Prudish.
history, and like it would be weird to remove that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what Assassin's Creed 3. Did you ever play Assassin's Creed 3?
Is that the
Yeah.
American one?
Yeah, the American one, and it was sort of.
shit.
It was like when they were building up to it, they were like, "Yeah,
Racist.
there's going to be all this." They were
How
saying
dare
like
you.
there was going to be all this sort of stuff about racial stuff. It was going to be really interesting about slave trade and all that stuff. And then you played the game, nothing happens for the whole game. You finish the game, and the main character looks over at some slaves being auctioned off and shakes his head. That was it. That was the only edgy. Like that was it.
Yeah.
That was literally it.
Will Smith will boycott that one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I suppose there was more.
How dare he?
There was more about slavery in 4
Hmm.
than 3.
Yeah. They probably realised their mistake and they were like,
Yeah.
put it in that
But
one.
it wasn't that much. I mean, like you kind of they were just there working while you were
Yeah.
sneaking around.
Yeah.
Some guy with a whip.
I I don't remember there being a whip.
Yeah, I don't remember whips.
Nah, there were no whips.
There were white guys that.
There should have been.
that
There should be
walked
mobs
around,
with whips.
Yeah.
Whip,
Just a really
whip mod.
graphic, brutal game.
Like, it's 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
That, like, graphics, seeing it whipping. No.
That was horrible.
Mm.
But yeah, I didn't like that film.
It was too long.
It was really boring.
Yeah, to finish it.
Oscar bait.
Yeah,
Oscar
I
bait.
watched it when it came out for the Oscars and then haven't come back to try since
Yeah.
because I just don't care. I
Cumberbatch
do
as well.
care. Yeah, he's like all the acting was very good in it.
Yeah.
But
And Brad Pitt, the producer of that film, made him like the only white guy that was like okay. Just put himself as that one cool dude.
Fassbender's in that as well. Isn't he?
Yeah. He's really good in that actually.
I get the cast between that and Django mixed up a little bit
Yeah.
because
Oh,
they're
acting in
obviously
Django
very
was amazing.
they're
Very
very
different films.
Yeah.
but their sort of topics and everything were quite similar.
Just handled in a different way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Same sort of message, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Slavery is bad.
Yeah.
We should stop doing it. We have stopped doing it.
Job done.
That's
Well
it.
done,
We don't
lads.
need to bring it back up now. No, it's no, we're moving on.
Yeah. Moving
We're not
on.
involved in that.
No.
So
Tangent on slavery for about 20 minutes.
so I'm the only one here who saw the newest Batman v Superman trailer.
Until they got copyrighted by Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines. So it might not even have happened, you know? You could just be...
Because I watched it last night and I was like, what? Because it's basically the same. It's a little bit shorter than the first trailer, but it's better put together. So you see
Right.
you see the clips from Man of Steel and like Bruce running through
The city, yeah, the
city.
Kremlin.
Yeah, all the action and all that shit. And then it's basically the same. Like you get the ha ha ha, your family's dead, ha ha ha, written on the
Jokes on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. And
I'm Robin.
all that stuff. And then there's just one little bit extra, little new bit of the back of a Turkish airline plane. And inside of a
They
Turkish
probably
airline
paid
plane,
for that like sponsorship as well. Like
inside of a Turkish airline plane with like, this is literally it. It's Wonder Woman, not as Wonder Woman. I don't remember her alter ego name.
Diana Prince.
Diana Prince. I'll take your word for that.
Just made that.
And Diana Ross, sort of. But what she does is just close like an overhead compartment
Oh.
and then
Right.
sort of like go to sit down.
Does she
on
still have the backless
And then-
dress and then she does like a
I don't know. I can't remember what she's wearing. I think she's wearing some sort of red dress, and she sort of just closes it, clink, and it like cuts to the rest of the trailer. I was like, okay, that's new footage or whatever.
That is.
But yeah,
Was there any point in
Yeah.
even mentioning that?
looking it up today, well, it's a new trailer,
Yeah.
which you can't watch because Turkish Airline has copyrighted.
Yeah.
What was
That is hilarious.
Was it Pixels that got copyrighted? The trailer got copyrighted by Paramount? And it
Yeah,
was uploaded by
yeah.
Paramount?
Yeah.
That was
I think
ridiculous.
it was like an automated copyright and then it
Yeah.
did it to their own channel.
That's no good.
Good God.
Have you seen it?
I think everyone was better
I
off
haven't
for
seen
that.
Pixels,
I
no.
tried watching it and fell asleep.
Well, it's Adam Sandler, so before we even seen the film, it would have.
It was a godsend because
It was
I
doomed
watched
to
it
be
on an
shite.
airplane and I
Oh.
woke up and we'd landed. It was like the best thing.
Thank God!
I started watching it. It got to a bit where they're talking to all these Navy SEALs and then fell asleep. And I was like, okay. Woke up and
I'm surprised that Peter Dinklage was in it though.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause he was in that other film as well that was about LARP, live action roleplay. Like the medieval with the like foam swords and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was
Role
like
models?
that. No, it was the same that same sort of fighting, but they like awoken a demon or something.
Wow, that
It
sounds
looked
cool.
fucking stupid.
Ah.
So cool. I don't want to watch that.
What, and
He
Dinklage
was
is in
also
that? Is that what you mean?
Hmm?
Is that what you were saying? Dinklage is in that?
Yeah, he's in it.
He was
It's
also
called like
in-
the Knights of
Red.
something Ovia or something fucking stupid like that.
He was also in The Angriest Man in Brooklyn, which is on Netflix, I think. Which
Is that stupid as well?
it's quite a nice film actually. It's Robin Williams and Mila Kunis.
Oh, okay.
And Robin Williams plays this asshole, this like really angry guy.
Yeah.
Like the opening line to the movie is, whilst he sat there, he narrates his own life. So it's like, whilst he sat there in traffic, he added car horns, taxi drivers, and loud radios to his list of things he hates. And it's so like he just hates his life. And he goes to get this checkup. He goes to Chekhov, and he goes to get a checkup out of hospital, and he turns out he's got cancer.
Right.
Oh.
And Mila Kunis is the doctor giving him the information, but she's not his doctor. So he's sort of like, so how long do I have to live and all this shit? And she's like freaking out. Turns out she's got this like backstory, which I think her cat committed suicide because her life's so boring, or whatever. And
What?
what? The cat jumps out the window.
You got cancer, my cat kills.
That's a line.
You think you got bad?
But yeah, he's yelling at her like, how long do I have to live? How long? When am I gonna die? And all this. And then she like looks at this magazine on this table and sees like cook a perfect chicken in 90 minutes.
Right.
And she turns around to him and says, you have 90 minutes to live. So it's,
God.
and then he just leaves
What?
and like he goes to tell his wife and everything. And it turns out he actually could die in 90 minutes. I can't remember how the movie
What
ends.
is
God.
that film?
It's
Well,
quite.
that sounds-
It's got a very depressing thing, but there
I
there's
feel
some
like
funny
you've
bits in
sold
it.
that film to us in a really bad way.
That's
Is
the
that like really?
the storyline of the movie.
Maybe you've sold
Did you
it
cry?
I didn't
better
cry.
to us.
Oh. I've seen Robin Williams naked in a movie.
Oh.
Not okay with that.
Have you guys seen the trailer?
That was World's Greatest Dad, in case there are any perverts who want it. Sorry, go on.
We'll put a link in the
It was
description.
To the scene.
It was like somebody had cut the trailer to Mrs. Doubtfire
Oh yeah, so,
As a
like
horror
a
film.
horror film.
Yeah.
that's terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just that there's that photo of Mrs. Doubtfire like looking out the window, and I think that is the thumbnail of it. And you're just like, yeah, that really works. You don't even have to watch the video. You're like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
absolutely
I didn't
terrifying.
watch the video. I saw like the picture and the thumbnail. I was like, nope,
No.
nah, no,
I
don't
think
want to do this.
that same channel, they recently did a recut of the Lord of the Rings, like as the Suicide Squad trailer,
Oh, okay.
and that was pretty cool.
Were they also the ones who
With
did
Queen
Harry
music
Potter
and stuff.
as a
As a
90s rom-com?
yeah, as like
Teenage
a
comedy.
teenage comedy. Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one.
yeah. The same channel. It's fantastic.
Yeah, they keep. I think they did Frozen as a horror film as well.
Right.
I felt like I might be mixing channels, but I do like those things where they just take movies.
Yeah,
I
like
want to
the
make one, but you have to sort of. I find getting rid of the sound, like
yeah takes the piss.
music from a film, to just have the
Yeah.
words.
Did you ever see the Shining recut as a nice family movie?
Yeah.
Called Shining.
No, I didn't see
Shining.
that.
It's really good. It's not
I
like
watched that the other day.
I can imagine it's quite good.
yeah.
I watched that for the first time the other day.
That's awesome, isn't
I
it?
really do.
Haven't
It's
seen it.
amazing.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah.
It's so well paced because you get bored and then some crazy shit happens
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So-
And like the music as well is just
Oh,
like
build's brilliant.
yeah.
Oh.
That's
It'd be
what
like
I
out
don't
of
want to
nowhere,
watch.
it'd be
It.
like yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen snippets of it, like the bit where the little kid's on the bike,
Yeah.
and then he sees the two twins.
Yeah.
They keep getting
Rat.
closer. Oh, I can't watch films like that, man. It creeps me out.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. But it's very good just to watch Jack Nicholson's character just descend
Yeah.
into insanity.
Like the bit, because he starts off with like the ball, don't he? He's like throwing the ball at the wall, and that's sort of where his character
Yeah.
begins to descend. And then
Yeah.
the bit where he's in the room on his own, and his wife comes out and asks him if he wants a cup of tea. He's like, "Fuck! Now you've ruined my concentration. I have to start again and all
Yeah.
this shit." And he's like, so what do you want me to do? Do you want me to ring you? It's like, no, you can fucking hear me typing. Once you can hear me typing, don't come in, you fucking bitch, and all this shit. It's like,
Yeah,
Isn't he just typing the same thing
Crazy.
over and over again?
he does at one point.
yeah, he
That's-
does towards the end. Yeah,
That's the no, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
yeah, I think it's that. Yeah,
Like
Which
there's
is
a
the-
scene.
The Simpsons
but it's so
Redid.
funny.
Is that
makes Homer
Something,
go
something.
crazy. Don't mind if I do. Woo!
is that when they're going up the steps or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, yeah.
Yeah.
Just all the crane shots in that movie are insane.
Mm.
The what shots?
They're like crane shots.
Oh right, yeah.
Swooping shots. Did you notice the movie mistake?
No.
It's one of the most commonly noticed movie mistakes.
What is it?
The opening shot where you first see the hotel.
Yeah.
There's no maze.
Oh, so
Oh wow.
It's literally on a hill, and you've got like this flat
Oh,
bit
yeah,
and
of
the
course
car
it is.
park,
Yeah.
and then it just goes down a hill, and
Yeah.
there's no room for the maze. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck did this?
Maybe
maze
that's
come
kind of the point.
from? I don't know.
Maybe like that's why it's supposed to be eerie, because like where the fuck did this maze come from?
Yeah, that's the horror. It's got nothing
Yeah.
to do with that. It's this maze slowly creeping up. His house.
yeah.
is following them. That whole opening sequence while they're in the car, the maze is just sneaking up behind them.
It's like that maze in Harry Potter that keeps changing.
Keeps changing.
It's like that.
Or Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Good film. Watch that the other night. With David Bowie.
Yeah, I was about to say
they were
that
talking about
about
a sequel to that.
I hope they don't.
I'm pretty sure it's like in the works and there's going to be a sequel.
with a CG Bowie.
Well, they're all dead.
Tarkin.
The majority of the all dead. Like David Bowie's dead.
Yeah.
Jim Henson's dead. George Lucas's career is dead. Like, don't try and do another one.
Just give up, man.
It's such a good movie because it's so terrible. It's like it's no good, but I love it.
Isn't he wearing tights, Bowie?
Yeah. It's the Bowie bulge.
Yeah.
Or Bowie bulge.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, so I've got one extra thing which I don't want to bring up because I want to hear whether or not you knew about it.
Okay.
The Hulk has been announced in how he's fitting into Phase 3.
Well, see, we know he's in Thor Ragnarok,
Yeah,
right?
that's sort of that's
Is it
now
separate?
confirmed.
Right, okay.
He's in Thor.
Is this like
Is that it? Is it
a
that he's
rumored
confirmed?
leak?
It's official until they do like rewrites.
Okay. Right.
So like this is how it is at the moment.
Is it something else other than Ragnarok?
Yeah, basically this is
Oh,
all about
God.
Ragnarok.
If it's anything other than Planet Hulk,
Okay.
I'll
It's
be,
not
I'll
going
be
to be
disappointed.
Hear
It's
me
going to be
out.
a fucking...
So,
no, it's not
what
true.
happens?
I'm already saying it's not
No,
true.
because this is Mark Ruffalo's pretty much said, yeah, this is basically what we're working with.
Ruffalo ain't got a clue.
But basically, so Kate Blanchett is coming into the franchise,
Okay.
and she's playing Hela.
Hello?
Helen. She's playing Helen.
Helen Mirren. She's playing...
She is Helen. No, she's playing Hela. And apparently,
Is that the ruler of Hell,
I don't know.
one of the dimensions
But
of...
apparently, she's working very closely with Loki, who's currently on the throne
Yes, as Odin.
as Odin,
Okay.
and apparently it starts with their relationship being quite sort of. It's quite established. It's not a new friendship. They've been working together for a while.
Okay.
And
I'll buy into
Hela
that.
is apparently going to replace death for the love of Thanos. Because you know Thanos
That's
is in love with
interesting,
death.
because I was kind of hoping they'd do something like that. But yeah, actually,
So-
no, I don't know. But carry on.
Because it would be weird to just randomly introduce death in an
Yeah.
Infinity War. So I think they're having Hela instead,
Mm.
which I'm okay with. Like
Which makes sense. If
Sort of
if
have a
she's the
similar
ruler of
characteristics.
hell, like the dimension of
I
hell.
don't know
then-
why she's called Hela or anything.
Yeah.
But I
If
do-
it is who I'm thinking it is, I'm pretty sure, because you know there's obviously
Sort
like
of
9
green.
realms. Right?
Yeah.
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 I think then she would be the ruler of hell.
Like
She
Helheim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Could be that. But yeah, so they basically take over Asgard.
Right.
And Thor
That'd be
is,
quite cool.
Thor is banished to, I think, Ragnarok. Or is banished somewhere.
Probably to
And
hell.
they just it's another planet.
Okay.
And they destroy
Mjolnir.
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 Meow.
Meow meow.
Meow.
Meow meow.
They basically put
I
Idris
thought you were
Elba
going
out
to
of
say
the job.
I thought you were going to say they destroyed Midgard then. And I was like, wait,
Oh
what?
fuck. Yeah, Thanos turns up like, oh for fuck's sake, I was going to do that.
No, they destroy.
Infinity War just him just like
Floating in
just
space. Right?
I won't do it myself. But yeah, so they destroy Mjolnir, so Thor can't get back.
Right.
But Thor figures out a way to get back. Is on this planet. It's like a gladiator planet
Mm.
full of warriors,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to fight every warrior.
Oh, so it is Planet Hulk, but with Thor.
So
You've read
to
it.
work
I've
his-
read
That sounds.
to work
Doesn't
his
this
way
sound
out.
similar to?
Yeah.
To basically get a way of getting back.
Right.
So he goes through all these contenders,
Mm.
and the last contender is the champion, who is
Hulk.
the Hulk.
So he is so is this
That's
is what the film's
bullshit.
about. This isn't based off of
Yeah, this is based on what films are.
That is
Right.
bullshit.
So
I'm okay
they're-
with that. That sounds cool.
No.
Is
As
it
long as
gonna
it
be-
explains how the Hulk gets there.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, oh, Hulk, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing here?
Hey, bro.
Nah.
'Cause if Hulk ended up there the same way it did in the comics, then Thor would know about it
Yeah.
anyway. So they're saying that he is banished to the planet Hulk, basically. Right. Okay.
I'm not sure what they're calling it.
Oh, fuck that. No.
What?
So this is
That
supposed to be.
doesn't sound so
So
bad.
this is supposed to be the film Thor 3, right?
Yeah,
So-
this is Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I hope that's not true.
Why?
I'll explain why. So, Oh,
I wish you would.
I was really I was just
Rather just making noise.
No, I was under the. I just sort of was hoping that Thor and Hulk would just team up near the start of the film, and then you'd get this sort of film where, almost Lord of the Rings-esque, where they're travelling realm to realm of all the 9 realms. So we'll finally see all 9 realms, and we'll get this cool adventure movie where, I don't know, where this. I don't really know what the plot would be, but I just don't want him to half the film being a gladiator fight with Thor without his hammer, which is kind of his
Apparently
thing.
they shaved Thor's head as well.
Oh my god, no.
Is-
No, you
What?
can't.
Wait,
Come on.
so because it's not your idea.
Yeah, no.
It becomes
No.
a slave planet.
No, that's not what I mean. I was just kind of hoping that when they said that Hulk would be in it, that it would just be that they team up instead of he's the twist. He's the twist at the end of like the second act or something.
If they were going to do a Planet Hulk kind of storyline, I would want them to do the whole thing
Yeah.
rather than...
Yeah, because
I
that's
don't
going to be
think they'll
such.
ever do that.
That's going to be such a kick in the balls for fans that like Planet Hulk. That instead of
Because there's the animated Planet Hulk, which is quite good by all accounts.
that's how I know the story of
I haven't
it.
seen it.
I haven't read the comic
The
book.
comic's amazing.
I'm assuming they're the same. So
So
like Hulk gets banished from Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets dropped off
because
on a
he
planet.
loses control of his
Yeah.
rage.
His Hulkness.
Yeah.
And then the Earth's Illuminati, which is comprised of like Mr. Fantastic and Iron Man and all
Yeah.
those people, send him to a planet, and then he fights in a gladiator thing, right?
It's a bit like
something like that.
Yeah, he gets captured and made to fight as a gladiator, basically.
Yeah, and then at the end, he's worked his way to the top, and he basically rules the planet or something, and then
Yeah,
and then he invades Earth in World War Hulk.
Yeah, so from that, so I think it was what it was meant to be was the Illuminati were going to send him to this planet there was no kind of intelligent life on it. It was just animals that he could hunt and just live there in
Eat.
peace until he could control his rage again. But he got sent through a black hole instead,
All right.
which made him end up on this planet with the gladiator battles. So but he didn't know that obviously. So he was like just out for revenge
Yeah.
because they sent
They
him
sent me
to
to this
this
war
planet.
planet.
Yeah. I won't spoil too much, but he basically, like you said, just works his way up.
Yeah.
Um,
Doesn't he then get with like some woman who's in control or something?
Lady Hulk.
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
no, then like something happens.
Mrs. Hulk.
Because he kind of just like forgets about the whole. He just lets that go. The whole like them like banishing him. He doesn't care anymore. And then something happens that makes him mad, and that leads to World War Hulk, where he goes back and takes his revenge.
Fuck shit up.
Which World War Hulk isn't as good as Planet Hulk. It's kind of just him fighting everyone, pretty much.
It's a bit like the Wolverine storyline where he goes through and kills everyone. Is that Old Man Logan?
I think it's Old Man Logan.
Where
Yeah.
he just basically goes through the whole of the Marvel universe.
I'm
and
pretty sure
fights
Hulk
everybody.
is like a warlord in that, isn't he? Or something like a really old. I don't know. Can't remember.
Okay. There's a Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. Which
Yeah.
is pretty much that.
Have you
Which
seen?
It's quite short, but it's quite like dark.
Have you seen how he kills Professor X?
Yeah, I've got it. But you have to remind
Oh,
me.
it's genius. So like obviously because Deadpool can perceive our world because he's the only person that's aware that he's a comic book character.
Yeah.
When Professor X looks into his mind, he can't comprehend it, so he just dies. So he like sees like, oh my god, like sees that people read this comic book that he's part of, and he just dies.
That's such a
I thought that was hilarious for
that's such a good power idea.
being aware of
Being self-aware in comic books.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good. Like,
yeah.
like
Well, in the
who
movie,
thinks of that?
do you reckon in the movie he'll be like talking to us like
Yeah.
he is in the
Well,
trailer?
Yeah.
He does
yeah,
it in the trailer and stuff, don't like
Yeah.
when the car's
Did I
flipping,
leave the
he's like,
stove on?
Oh yeah, and he's like, I'm touching myself tonight. Oh,
Yeah.
It's like, and he shows the camera the picture.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's in the film or in the test footage, but like it's stuff like that.
Of
where
him
just-
chopping the
he
guy's
breaks
head
the
off.
fourth wall and just talks straight
Yeah.
to. I hope they do a lot of that.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a good.
But I
Film.
heard, yeah, it should only be after they after he's obviously changed into Deadpool.
Yeah. I just
Well, that would-
I feel really bad now because you both said, "Oh, it's basically your idea about the Thor thing." Right? No. So what I mean, like, I want to justify it because I don't want to sound like a dick. Right? So
again.
I just think it would be really disappointing if, like, Hulk is already on this place and he's already running it, because then you're cutting out basically the whole story of Planet Hulk, right? Do you know what I mean?
I'm not sure if
So
they'll
you're
cut that
saying-
out altogether. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it'd be good if, because basically in Planet Hulk, the other like gladiators that are there, they just kind of like team up and take it up. So if Thor was to become part of that same group,
Yeah.
I think I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, but it makes me curious why it would be Ragnarok.
What we're forgetting is we could it could also be like explained throughout other phases, like
what he did. Sort
yeah,
of
throughout other sections of Phase 3, like halfway through Civil War, you'd be like, well, where the hell's Hulk? Oh no, we had to banish his ass. Well, like obviously more depth than that.
Yeah.
Like, I hope there was more of like a.
Is Hulk going to be in Civil War?
No.
No.
Is he in any of the other upcoming films? Other than...
I don't think so.
I
So I don't see how they could do that. Like, if they did it in one film that he got banished, and then they see it again in like a couple films later, it would make sense. But if he was just there, just like out of nowhere, then it'd be a bit stupid.
Yeah, they'd have to reference it. Although he has gone missing.
He's somewhere in Fiji apparently. Like they don't know where he is, which I thought would explain why he's in Thor, is because the only person that'd be able to find him would be Heimdall.
Yeah.
So Thor would be like, we need Hulk.
We need Idris Elba
we're in Asgard. Thanos has shown up. We're fucked. We need Hulk. Heimdall, where's Hulk? Oh, there he is. They abduct him, and he's like, hey, have a quick fight, and then they fight Thanos or something. I don't know.
One thing I really enjoy with
just my fan fiction.
Yeah, really, shittily written fan fiction.
Yeah.
They have a bit
Thanos
hey,
shows
there's
up.
Hulk, they kidnap him, and then they have a fight, and then they're all cool.
Have a bit of fisticuffs, and then it's good again.
The reason, I thought it was going to be Ragnarok because Thanos was going to fuck up Asgard. I don't know. Why would they call it Ragnarok if they were going to just fight in a gladiator?
It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
It's okay, Sam.
Well, they're obviously going to rewrite it, and that won't be the finished product. But that's what's been announced.
Maybe that's why they announced it, was to test the water and see how people react. They're quickly, furiously rewriting it because I'm upset about it.
Because
They're going to watch this. And
1 in 3 disagree.
No, Sam doesn't like it. Got to change everything.
But yeah, I'm okay with it. I like the idea of Hela being death.
Yeah.
So we get this sort of character that isn't just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that'd be
we
cool.
have a bit of background.
Sad to her, yeah.
And I think she does have to come from Thor's stories. Because everything is just earthbound except from Thor, who's a bit more free.
Well, we might even see her in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, possibly.
That's how they might do it. They might introduce her in Doctor Strange, show her in Thor, and then that's enough films probably to get the general audience.
Kate Blanchett in Doctor Strange confirmed.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, we did it. Copywriting that.
Mark Ruffalo is actually sat behind us right now, and he's feeding the information to us.
He's wearing his purple shirts. Loving those purple shirts.
Purple shirts, not quite purple shorts.
No. I wish in Avengers 2 they explain why the Hulk never rips his trousers with some invention Tony gives him.
I'm pretty sure they did, right? He had Avengers shorts on,
I don't know.
I think. So they must
have logoed shorts.
I wish it
was
was
have Samsung written on it, and Beats logo on it as well.
Giant beats for Hulk.
They expand as the Hulk gets bigger, so you can listen to his Dr. Dre as he's.
He's just got regular beats, but with the clippy expansion.
You just see it just as it's going up.
Instead of Black Widow calming him down, it just puts on the beats and just chills him out. Shrinks back down.
Head and Shoulders.
Dandruff Warriors.
Guess we'll put that in the description.
How long have we gone on for? It's an hour and...
It's been an hour and 5 minutes.
Wow. Were there any more subjects that you wanted to cover?
That's it. We've done the list.
Cool.
It's just whether or not we want to...
I feel like we've tangented a lot.
We've done a lot.
Yeah.
If we hadn't tangented, that would have been the shortest fucking video in the world.
Yeah.
Did you want to talk about anything in particular, Rhys?
There was one more point I wanted to make about the Planet Hulk storyline.
Okay.
Which is that, because as I mentioned before to you guys, my problem with superhero movies is the general
similarity.
Yeah, the general flow of the film story.
They become very same.
Yeah, where the first one will introduce the character, and then they come against the villain.
They fail.
And then they fail, and then they find their self-worth, and then they'll come back again and win at the end of the day. And then the second film is at the start, rather than introducing them, they just show them doing well, and then it continues on as the first film did. Whereas Planet Hulk is quite different to that.
Yeah.
I suppose it's got the same. He you know,
fails
is struggling,
yeah.
and then at the end comes back. But it's a lot different than.
Yeah. It's like it's basically Gladiator in space. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Because I think
it's very good.
the Marvel films that have kept away from that most of all have been the Captain America movies.
yeah.
Keeping away from that sort of formula.
Mm.
I think they're probably the furthest, except from like Guardians maybe.
Yeah. Guardians is kind of like that, where they try, where they all meet
Yeah.
and then
But
succeed,
like, Cap
fail.
Cap never fails. He just sort of he gets told not
Set
to
back,
do something.
yeah.
He's like, it's literally like, no, we're not allowing you to do this. You have to wear this costume and punch
Mhm.
Hitler in the face. Like that's the
Yeah.
reason he's not able to do stuff.
Yeah, it's another reason I'm looking forward to Civil War as well. I haven't watched the trailer, so I don't know too much about it. But it seems that, you know, because it's not, you know, the good guy and then the main villain. It's a kind of, I suppose,
Yeah. It's like
from each
you don't know
perspective,
who to
they're
root for
yeah,
sort of
exactly.
thing,
So
yeah.
it's a lot different to their usual layout. And I've read there's one comic that's kind of the main parts from each of the comics together, and I've read that one, and it's kind of, it is a bit different than the normal kind of superhero
I've
story
read the
layout.
whole
which
of
is-
Civil War and it's very good. It's quite long.
Yeah.
It's really fucking long, but it's very good, and I'm okay with how they've adapted
Yeah.
it for the movie. I'm just like, I think it's as big as it could be. Because I think any bigger, people would be like, who's fighting what?
Yeah,
What's
they've-
going on?
I think they've definitely timed it perfectly. Like, this is the best time to do
Yeah.
Civil War is
Mm.
right now. Like,
I'm really interested to see like what happens and like who's hurt, who's not, who's where it
and
ends
where
up.
allegiances lie.
There
and
are
all this
still
stuff.
things that annoy me with it though, because I've not watched the trailer, but I know I've seen that first bit where they find Bucky,
Mhm.
and like the whole thing with what annoys me about superhero movies as well is that they spoil so much.
Yeah.
Even though that's not a major bit of it, the whole thing at the end of the Winter Soldier was that they're gonna, you know,
Find
Bucky
him.
is somewhat
Yeah.
like finding himself again now, and could possibly be a good guy.
Yeah, do you know?
And then they make a whole point of them going off to try and find him.
Yeah.
And then before you've even seen the film, you know
Right.
that Bucky, he gets, you know, he's good again now.
yeah,
You know that, you know, the whole bit is just rendered
Yeah.
mute.
I think it's partly to do with how he's going to drive the plot in a different way. So instead of the plot being we're looking for Bucky, it's going to be we've got to protect Bucky because of the implications of what he's done obviously in the past and
Right.
that stuff, which just starts off the situation.
Yeah.
it is the Russo brothers, isn't it?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I want to
they
say
seem to
Coen
know what they're
brothers,
doing,
though.
yeah.
That's not right. No.
No, they seem to know what
they
they're doing.
did
The
Grand
Russo brothers.
Budapest Hotel. That's completely different. I still don't know who did it.
No, it hasn't come to my brain.
It will as soon as you press like stop recording.
It'd be like, oh, it was Jimmy Bob. But what do you think about the whole? I think we should talk about this because it's quite interesting. The whole which side is right, because I think we're all a bit different
Do
on
you
this.
know who's doing what?
It's, well, from the best of my memory, I've seen from the photos, it's Cap and Falcon, not Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, Scarlet
Black
Witch.
Widow
Yeah,
and Scarlet Witch?
I
No.
think Black Widow's
Black
on,
Widow's on Tony's
Oh,
side.
shit.
and then
okay.
Hawkeye's on Cap's side.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch is on their side as well,
Yeah.
and
That'll
then
be
Vision.
interesting to see.
And obviously Bucky as well is on Cap, so...
Yeah, yeah, as well as Ant-Man,
Oh, Ant-Man as well, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
which means we might get the whole Ant-Man, Hawkeye.
Oh, so Hawkeye's
I hope
against Black Widow?
Yeah,
That's,
Ah,
I
that's
was about to say.
Who's
that
on
would be
Who's on
really
Tony's
interesting
then?
to see.
Tony, Black Widow.
Tony, Black Widow, War Machine,
War Machine.
Vision,
Well, Vision.
and
hasn't-
Black Panther as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, what? How do you feel about the allegiances? Or not the allegiances, rather the ideologies. So,
If
Why
I'm
they're
not
fighting
sure,
for sport.
is the reason why they go against each other is it the same as the comics?
what is the reason in the comics? Registration.
In the comics, yeah, it's
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
registered so they can basically work for the government and keep, you know,
It's just
So the
it's
government
not
can
even
track
so, yeah,
them.
it's
Yeah.
so the government knows who is who.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, and I think the reason Cap's fighting it is different in the film.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
To basically just try and help Bucky because Bucky's should.
And I think-
probably be
it's
arrested.
a bigger deal in the comics as well, because you've got people like Spider-Man who
doesn't-
rely on their
and
secret
there's,
identity to protect their family, whereas Captain America, Steve Rogers, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Iron Man,
There's a
is
bloody
Oh, yeah.
museum.
Stark, everyone
Yeah.
knows that.
There's a museum for Captain America.
And it things,
Steve Rogers was a skinny little runt.
Yeah.
Now he's Captain America.
Yeah, and things
Who
like
knew?
like Black Widow, she is.
It doesn't matter to
It's
the
her.
public.
You
She
know,
works for them.
exactly.
anyway.
Yeah. And
Well,
the same
yeah.
as Hawkeye as well. I suppose he's got his
Hawkeye-
family,
yeah, he's got his
but
family, and that's the thing. I think he's fighting against. it
right.
for.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he doesn't. That was one thing.
Because he'd probably have to give that information up
Yeah.
that he has this
Yeah.
house and family.
I'm guessing Fury's still playing dead.
Yeah, he's
in
not
this
in the
movie.
film. He's not.
He'd probably pop up at some point for no fucking reason.
I don't even think he's
like
in.
an Avengers.
To fix a John
Yeah.
Deere tractor.
Yeah. Motivational talk and then
Yeah.
disappears again
And
until the
pops
end.
off again.
And they just came back. Him popping up Avengers was so annoying.
Yeah.
Like the whole, he made like a big thing about leaving everything behind, and then he was back like with his iPad and everything.
With
and,
his
he was just
duster
the
coat.
same character again.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that was a great bit in Captain America 2 where he goes to the grave, and the tombstone's got the
Prepare for the righteous man.
yeah, it's got the
That
Pulp
was
Fiction
cool.
passage in it. That's so good.
Yeah.
Because that's not a real passage.
Yeah, I know.
That was written for Pulp Fiction.
Oh, awesome.
It's not in the Bible or whatever.
Because the theory is that in the Tarantino universe, the Bible is much more violent than it is in our world.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why everything is the way it is. in
He's
that
come out
universe.
and said that it is a
It
universe.
is a
now,
universe, yeah.
Which I thought he had. I thought he had done.
I thought he had as well. I thought it was like unknown, like an unknown thing.
Yeah, I
to
figured it was
everyone.
just a known thing that
Mm.
that was
But
the
yeah,
case.
he's come out and just said yeah.
Because it's the Tarantino universe, then the Tarantino movie universe, which is the movies that the guys in the Tarantino universe would watch. So like
Yeah.
Kill Bill is a movie within the
Yeah,
universe.
they go and see.
Right,
Kill
yeah.
Bill.
Oh, I
Yes.
knew that Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs were connected because
The Vega Brothers.
yeah, exactly.
He's still on about doing a prequel for that.
For what?
The Vega Brothers.
Oh, okay.
Which
I thought this was going to be his last film, though.
No,
wasn't
it's
it?
still
Oh,
10.
yeah, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right.
But I mean, like, I love the idea of a Vega Brothers prequel. But I think they're too old now because he
Yeah,
wants
oh,
he
yeah.
wants
John Travolta
John
and
Travolta
Michael
and-
Madsen.
yeah.
Yeah.
He wants them both to come back.
Wait, if it's a prequel, they're way too old to
Yeah.
do that.
Because Michael thingy doesn't look too different. Not really. He hasn't really aged all that much since Reservoir Dogs.
No.
No.
You can still tell it's him.
Yeah.
He's just got a few more wrinkles.
Yeah.
It's just CG
But
their
John
faces
Travolta-
for the whole
John
film.
Travolta does look older.
Yeah.
And he's
Has
creepy
he had
now.
work done? Because he looks like
I think he has.
his head just looks
Adele
weird.
Dazeem.
Mm.
The wickedly talented Adele Dazeem. I love that. But yeah, apparently it's going to be set if he did if he shit.
Jeez, you're right
almost
there,
just
right?
died. If he does, I just got sniped because I'm telling you these secrets. Yeah,
Tarantino is one of
he's
the other
gonna
listeners.
Yeah, he is. He's George Lucas, Tarantino, and
Mark
the dude,
Ruffalo.
and the dude from one of the Coen brothers.
Yeah.
Or the Russo brothers.
Well, the Russo
All the
brothers.
Russo-
Yeah.
They're both the same. They're just yeah.
Yeah, apparently he's going to say it in Amsterdam. So it's whilst Vinny. No, it's not Vinny. Is it Vinny?
Vinny.
Vega.
Yeah, Vincent.
That's not John Travolta, though, is it?
Yeah.
Is that John Travolta?
I think so.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so whilst John Travolta is in Amsterdam
Mm.
with the Royale with cheese,
Right, okay.
and Mr. Paint comes over and visits him.
Right.
So, and it's just what they get up to there, which is a really cool concept for, like, if you're going to do a prequel,
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Throw them in with all the knowledge you've already got,
Yeah.
just add a few, like, twists and turns in it.
Mm. Which
Just
is
don't
sort of
kill
like-
them at the end.
Yeah.
Which
Big
he
mistake.
seems to like to do.
Mm.
Yeah, well, if it was a prequel anyway, it wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
But
So, I'd watch that. I'd be okay with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I just think it's been too long.
yeah.
Because he's been talking about it since...
Since the film
Yeah,
came out.
because Pulp Fiction came out second, didn't it? It was Reservoir Dogs then
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction.
in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Because he wanted it to be that he'd written the character of John Travolta's Vega for Madsen.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
He
and
just
then
couldn't do it.
Michael Madsen couldn't do it or didn't want to do it, so then they got John Travolta
That's cool.
to do it instead.
But
And
yeah,
they just made it his brother rather than
Yeah,
the same
and
character.
he's been talking about doing this prequel since, somewhat, 98?
Wow, that's a long time.
Pulp Fiction was 94, I think.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
So yeah, he's been talking about it since
Yeah,
then.
I
Yeah.
think it was. Yeah.
And at the time, that's like a great idea, and now it's like, they're old. They're
Yeah.
old and fat.
Yeah.
And one of them's bald.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I whilst you were talking about that, I remembered one more story that we could probably quickly talk about Civil War was Spider-Man. They announced that Spider-Man, because of the whole Sony thing, won't be appearing in any of the marketing for the film.
But he will be in the movie.
He will be in the film.
Because I've heard he's getting a cameo.
Yeah. And apparently,
Well, like-
according
like
to the
a-
Russo
a
brothers,
needed
it's
cameo.
like the best fight scene ever, or something.
That's
So,
cool.
so we know he's going to be in a fight scene, which
That's
is
cool. That would be awesome.
Is it definitely Tom Holland?
Yeah.
As far as
Or is
I'm
it,
Yeah, it
aware,
or is
should-
it just like a CGI? Like
Yeah, no, it should be him
I think
because
the character is a 15-year-old Spider-Man, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure they
Tom
filmed
Holland's
it.
like our age, like 19, sort of.
Yeah,
he
I
was
think he
18
pretty much
when
is our
he
age. Yeah. But what do you think about that? Him not being in any of the marketing, so they won't spoil it. What do you think about that?
I like that.
Yeah, because
Well,
I don't want to see the suit.
Which is super cool because
That's
we're
the thing. I just
Yeah.
don't want
If
to
they,
see
if
the
they
suit.
were
Yeah.
gonna show it, they would show like him in a fight scene, or even like a snippet of him in a
Like-
fight scene.
like
I think
the-
they would.
like just like
Or
mid
they-
punch.
Yeah, or they do him like
yeah.
like webbing and then like putting himself close to
Yeah.
someone and then punching him. I think they
I think
probably do that.
the only way you could put him into the trailer is at the very end.
Like what they did with the Vision.
Yeah,
You know,
at the very end, and like literally just the eyes,
Yeah.
or some like just one eye, like half the mask. one
Pulling
eye,
an
like-
expression like one of the eyes grows.
Deadpool side.
Yeah.
Or like a
His eyebrow
reflection
goes up.
in a window.
Yeah.
If they
Ooh.
show like a snippet of a
Amazing
fight scene, for
Spider-Man.
example, and then they just see him like
Swinging.
yeah, or like badly edited in like
Boba Fett on the back.
just randomly just pacing
That'd be
into the
great.
shot. So just looks at the camera like.
Yeah.
Wilhelm scream as well.
Yeah.
They kill him off before they can even make a Spider-Man movie. Like,
Or just see him falling down. The
You guys see him like in the Ant-Man suit, shrink down into the bath, take the Ant-Man suit off, be Spider-Man, can't get out.
ground. Also get just flushed down the drain.
Yeah.
no, that makes me more excited for the film because we're not going to know anything about him until we sit down in that theatre and the
see
scene
it.
happens. We'll be like, holy
I
shit.
don't like that will be my Han Solo spoiler for Civil War if I see Spider-Man. I don't really care about like the rest. Well, I do.
Yeah.
I really want to know like who
That's
dies,
like
who
a
doesn't
big
die,
thing.
if anyone dies.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I just want to see what Spider-Man looks like
Yeah.
because I really enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man 2's costume.
Hmm.
One of the best things about that movie.
Yeah. The best thing, probably.
Yeah, exactly. And past that, I'm like, well, let's just get on with it. Let's see how they've improved it since then.
Did I say about how apparently his eyes might actually do that expression thing?
I
I know I made a
don't.
joke about it, but apparently they might actually move. So,
Please
which is
don't.
cool.
Please don't. Please do not do that.
What? Have them move?
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's,
okay, be cool.
that's very like that's Deadpool. That's very sort
Yeah.
of specific.
It's also
to
very
Deadpool.
comic booky, and I don't know if it'll fit.
Yeah, it'd look odd, I think.
Yeah.
And like, how would they explain that in universe? It's like, oh, I made a suit that could have expressions on my eyes.
Like,
Like,
yeah, no, don't do it.
Yeah, like
Calm down.
there was something else I seen that was an article, which I suppose is sort of spoilery, I suppose, but it was in terms of you mentioned about deaths.
Yeah,
I think it somewhat confirmed the number
of death.
of deaths.
of
Okay.
in terms of the characters,
Oh,
Right.
and it said 3.
14.
3 might die.
All
3
the
might die.
characters die.
Fucking hell, okay.
One of them's Thor.
I didn't read it because I didn't want it to spoil anything.
One of them's
I
the
didn't want to
Wasp.
go
She
deep
shows
into it.
up, they squish her, and then they reveal at the end that it's now just Ant-Man 2, not Ant-Man and the Wasp.
One
She's
of
not
them's
gonna be
Michael
back.
Douglas. Just dies.
Ant-Man and the Ant-Man. Douglas and Scott.
So yeah, shall we?
Yeah. Right, that's
pretty fucking long.
Good job. Do you want me to outro, or do you
How
want
do
to
we end these
outro?
things? I've never watched one of your
Rhys.
videos until the end, so...
Oh, you bastard. That's
How
we end it,
dare you.
Right there.
Yeah.
Just on a really sad note.
So yeah,
That was it.
if you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a comment saying "fuck you, dicks."
Bitches. No. Dicks or
GFY.
bitches.
Yeah, just leave
Cocks
it.
and dicks.
Cocks and dicks, but spelled
Rhys
dicks
sucks.
with a DX, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Rhys
Also,
sucks,
if
cocks
you
and dicks.
did enjoy the
And-
video, please like it and subscribe if you want to see more of this
Oh, and
stuff.
if you-
And
If you want to see more of Rhys, well, you haven't seen him at all.
check out Pornhub, and you'll see more
Yeah,
of him
lots
on
of
here.
Rhys.
Go on Pornhub, search
Lots.
Big Revs.
Big revs.
You'll find me.
Top one. Be the top one.
Oh, we also made a Twitter
Yes. So that is at T Lamppost,
at T-Lamppost.
because that's what it made it have. I couldn't have
Lamppost.
the
It's
lamppost.
Lamppost,
Yeah.
everyone.
To Lamppost.
This has been the LampPod.
Thank you very much.
GFY.
GFY.
Cheers.